Good morning. Salutations from Brooklyn, New York. Brooklyn, New York, East Coast. Throw it up. Yeah, but this is just something I wondered as a question I had on my mind. When people say, sorry, I missed your live stream. Like I said, this is not a real deep and important conversation, but I wondered about things like this. Do people really, really, really mean that when they say, I'm sorry, I missed your live stream, Or is it just to save face? I mean, sometimes you just, may feel bad for, missing somebody's live stream, or maybe we don't know what else to say, when we actually miss a person's live stream. I think we've all done it before. Like you leave the comment, sorry, I missed your live stream, or hey, I missed it, or things of that nature. I mean, I don't know, maybe it's something innate in human nature, for us to have to feel the need to say sorry or something like that. Excuse me, sir, but how you see me? That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. You're funny, TCK. Good morning to you, Detox Diva. I appreciate it. Yeah, no. I know you like my live streams. I know you like my live streams, TCK. I know you like my live streams. It's not about that. It's not about that. But it's just I wondered about people when they say, I'm sorry I missed your live stream. Even myself, I've asked myself the question, when I miss somebody's live stream, am I being genuine? Am I being totally honest about, being sorry that I missed somebody's live stream, or if people were sorry that they actually really missed my live stream? I just wondered about that, like I said, Yeah, no, thank you, TCK. It's all good. There's nothing wrong with listening. As I take this green shake, I know this is not gonna taste good, but whatever. Mmm. You gotta be healthy. Sorry, just in case I missed one. That's funny, Detox Diva. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with missing a live stream, to be honest with you. I mean, people have lives. They got things going on. I mean, I get it. Like I said, I get it. What's going on, Mrs. P. Bank? Thank you for coming through all the way from UK. I just wonder, though. There's nothing wrong with missing somebody's live stream because, like I said, YouTube is social media. It shouldn't be somebody's life. I mean, unless you working for the company and you own the company or something like that. But, did it taste like as bad as it looked? It's not as bad. It didn't taste as bad. It didn't taste as bad, Mrs. P. But it wasn't the greatest. It wasn't the greatest. It was okay. Like I was saying, there's nothing wrong with missing somebody's live stream. It's just whether or not I wonder sometimes the genuineness behind the comments. What's going on, Egyptian geek? Thank you for coming through. I just wonder, like I said, sometimes because we can't really see each other. Sometimes when we leaving these comments through the computer, is it the most genuine thing when somebody leaves that comment or something like that? Sometimes it's best to say nothing at all. I mean, I wonder about that. Sometimes when I give a comment or something like that, it's like, am I just saving face by doing that or saying something like that? And maybe that's the case. Really, maybe that's really all it is. Maybe sometimes, folks don't want to, seem like they didn't care, or it wasn't a big deal or whatever the case may be. But there are other times when people, like because you care about the person, and you don't want them to feel bad for the fact that you didn't watch, or you were a supporter, or you didn't come by, or sometimes people genuinely really wanted to meet the live streams. Sometimes and I think I see that. Sometimes people genuinely wish that they came to your live stream and they were there and they were in the moment with you and able to interact with you. Sometimes, that really is the case. And I'm not knocking anybody that really, really, don't mean it or whatever the case may be. You were there. Thank you, Michael Ski. Appreciate it. I don't know. I just wonder. I think it's more of a thing to save face. It's like when we do something or we don't do something or we're sorry about something, or we say we're sorry about something like that. It's like, how much does a person really mean it? I mean, and sometimes it's mainly just a gesture of saying that I'm sorry or showing that you care. Maybe it's a pretense that we give. You know what I'm saying? But it was good seeing you as well and interacting, Mrs. P. And thank you, Michael, for watching my other vlog with the Malcolm X glasses. Yes, I do have them. I'm gonna wear them. Yeah, thank you, Mrs. P, for watching that as well. And like I said, I'm not saying this to call anybody out. I'm not saying this, for anybody that says that they're sorry or whatever the case. Let's go on amusement. What did you say now? Long time no see, bro. Looking good. You looking good out there as well. Thank you for coming through. Nicole creates art and beauty. Yeah, nah, but this is something I was just wondering on my mind. I was just thinking, about. I guess it comes down to the core of why people say sorry for things. Why do people, feel the need to have to apologize for something that may not be that serious? Like if you miss somebody's live stream, if you miss somebody's video, do you really have to apologize for missing the video? Do you really have to apologize for not being there? Think about that. If I had something to do, if I was asleep, if I was in the hospital, or if I had, work or something like that, who knows? Maybe I was, getting my freak on somewhere, like, do I apologize for that? I don't know. I don't know. What I'm saying? But that's just what it is. Sorry means that you care. It's a word we use to show we care. Sometimes it's an apology. Yeah, Michael, maybe. Good morning to you, Drone Wolf. But my thing is, why should you have to apologize for missing somebody's live stream? You can apologize at times because I get curious at times. But yeah. Well, listen, I don't think you have to apologize for missing somebody's live stream. I don't think you have to apologize for missing anybody's video, anybody's uploads, or whatever the case may be. I think if a person is really cool with you, or you really have an understanding, you should be able to, it should be understood. Like I say, if any of you, here, you missed my live stream, I'm not coming to look for you. I'm not, hunting you down and searching you down, or why did you watch my live stream? Oh, you should have been there. Yeah, no, that's how I feel, Michael. I see it as a gesture. I do. But, like I said, I tell people don't put that pressure on themselves. If you missed the live stream, you missed the live stream. What's up, Guts and Glory? Appreciate you for coming through. If you miss somebody's content or something like that. See, now, I think the apology for missing somebody's live stream, I think that comes into play when you say, okay, you're going to be there. What's going on, Mary Duff? Appreciate you for coming through. It's like all of you. If all of you said, you know what, Mel, I'm gonna be there for your next live stream, no matter what time, no matter what you're talking about, blah blah blah, etc., right? And you didn't show up, then I could say, okay, I see you saying sorry, I missed your live stream. But if you don't know when I'm live streaming, you don't know what I'm live streaming about, you got other things to do, you may be caught up in something, then I get it. I get it. Yeah, life happens. We can't things we can't control. That's exactly. So I don't know. I see it from time to time, and I guess it's just a thing that people do. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, I don't knock it. These are just something I'm just wondering and whatnot. I'm not trying to call anybody else out or whatever the case may be. It's just something I thought on my mind. You know what I'm saying? Something that just ran across my brain like woof. Like that's what people do. And I guess it's more or less just a gesture. It's more or less just, folks just, trying to show that they care. I never appreciate an apology like that, but I prefer to accept it at face value, true or not. Yeah, amusement. Sometimes apologies are just at face value, if anything else. It's great to have things on your mind. Funny. Sometimes it's a detriment to have too much on your mind, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, you don't want to overthink things. I think this generation, if anybody that thinks too much, like always got something on the mind, always got something occupying the space, within the confines of the gray matter that exists in our head, so it's not always a good thing to have stuff on your mind, but you try to control it, dumb it down, quiet the noise. But that's how I feel about that, Michael. But also to amusement, I give it to you like that. I guess you have to really take apologies or certain gestures at face value, and I fight not to make those same gestures as well. But it's like anybody out there, could you say, do people really mean it though? When you're saying sorry, like when you missed the live stream, when you missed the video, something like that. Is it really something that folks mean, or is it just a gesture? Is it just to save face? Is it just to say, hey, you know what, my bad, but I don't know. And that's just something I was thinking. I guess it all depends on the person. I don't apologize for not watching Peeps live stream because it's not always possible. Exactly. Wow, that's a cool way of looking at it, Mrs. Peep, because the truth is, I can't watch everybody's live stream. Sometimes I'm at work. Sometimes I'm doing something. I'm handling business. It could be a whole bunch of stuff. What's going on? Crimson Fantasy. You know, and I agree with Michael Skeen. It depends on the person. Personality-wise, it depends on the persons and who interact with. Yeah, no, definitely. I definitely agree with that. But I agree with Mrs. P as well. You know, I say to folks, don't apologize if you particularly just don't have the time, if you didn't make the commitment. Now, if you made the commitment to come to somebody's live stream, if you made the commitment to be there, you know, then I can understand the apologies. It's like if I was saying, if somebody was saying to me, you know, hey Mel, we're gonna do a live stream, you know, this particular day or that particular day, you know, then, you know, I can see that. Yeah, it's hard to balance streams with personal life. Yeah, no, definitely, definitely. It's hard to balance a stream with personal life because people will understand there's a commitment to live streaming. You know, when you go on a person's live stream, sometimes you're on there for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Some people actually hang on for the whole time, which is always you know, wow, you know, it's an astonishment to me. You know, you can't be everywhere working things and have, it's hard to do. Yeah, I agree with you, Michael Skeen. You know, I mean, you try to support when you can. I mean, like I said, I remember last year I was in so many different live streams. You know, I was on so many different people's channels. You know, it was like, wow, you know, I was putting in that work. Even now, I'm still putting in that work. I'm still putting in all these live streams now this year, you know, and it can wear you down. It can wear you down. So like I said, I'm not going to go around apologizing, you know. I get called out for my comment section for missing certain people's uploads. I try to watch as many as I can. I know the struggle, Crimson Fantasy. Like I said, I sometimes struggle just to get to go over to yours because I'm watching so many other people. As much as I would like to watch many live streams, I do appreciate the watch time, and this is a true fact. Guts and Glory said it's a perfect thing. Said it perfect right there. Yeah, he did. But at the same time, I guess these are things you try to put all into perspective. You know, let me go back to this. That's why I never promise to be in live streams. I will say to be there, but never say absolutely yes, we'll be there. No, I mean, I never try to promise anybody as well, Guts and Glory, that I'm going to be in your live stream, that I'm going to show up there all the time. I don't promise anybody anything. I said I'll try to make it. I'll try to be there. You know, I'm sorry if I can't be there. You know, if I promised you that I'm there. You know, it just need to put the time in is which is difficult. Yeah, I mean, and it's like that. So, you know, like I said, I try to be there for people. My thing is this. I try to be there for the people that are really, really, really around and really, really, really going to support me in turn. You know, like I said, I even apologize if I'm not at people's channels as much as I should be, you know, because I have so many things to do. I mean, even this live stream right here, I can't go in and, you know, go as long as I would like to. Yeah, Guts and Glories, I try to watch people's replays as well. But even sometimes with that, how much time do you have to watch a person's replay? How much time do you have to, you know, really, you know, live your life and do the things that you can do and then get back to other people? I mean, I have like over 500 or 600 videos that are just waiting to be watched, you know, because thanks for not missing my stuff. Wait, buddy. We all have been lazy, haven't uploaded in a while. Well, I've been uploading. I've been uploading a little too much, but I get where you're coming from, Guts and Glory. I get where you're coming from. Promise means a commitment. Do not promise something you can't be there because it's coming. It's committing yourself. Yeah, I agree with that. Llama Monster. I appreciate you, Llama Monster, for coming through. The ever faithful Llama Monster. Yeah, but you know, it's like I said, it's a matter of, you know, being realistic with yourself about, you know, whether or not you really can be there, you know, and if you're not there, you know, like I said, you shouldn't have to apologize about it. If somebody understands and if you're really cool, then that's just what it should be. You know, it shouldn't be something where I got to feel guilty because I miss watching somebody else's content or something like that. Will you add to the shout out list? But hey man, I will add you to the shout out list. Well, cool. I appreciate it, Guts and Glory, but I just appreciate you for coming by. Your shout out of me is just you showing up by this live stream. That's what it is. I promise to be there. I never promised to be there. Things happen. Okay. Yeah, nah, Mrs. P. It is what it is. Like I said, you have to keep it fluid. You have to keep it open and stuff like that. You know, I don't. Like I said, this is not a overly important question. It's not an overly important thing. You know, this is just something that was just on my mind, rambling through my brain. You know, something I'm doing for the watch time as well. You know, shout outs, get your channel out. Wait, what? Say that again, Crimson Fanny. Shout outs, get your channel cut. I don't think shout outs get your channel cut. I mean, I just think it's how you do it, Crimson Fantasy. You know, I like to try to give food channels more attention. Well, it's snowing. Yes, it may be snowing. It's not snowing over here, Lima Monster, but I'm sorry, it's snowing wherever you are. Be careful with the shout outs and stuff like that. Be careful how you do particular things, because there's people that have lost their channels because of how they've shouted folks out and what they've done. You know, if I did a shout out right now, if I just started shouting people out, you know, in the live stream, I don't think they'll do anything about that. You know, but it's something you have to be careful about, as far as, you know, being spammy and stuff like that, and putting links out there and stuff like that, and really putting yourself in a particular way. You know, there are people that have had that problem, you know, recently, you know, as of late, you know. So you just be careful, read the guidelines and stuff like that, and, you know, put yourself in a vein where, you always know what's going on, or you try to be aware, abreast of what's going on as far as YouTube and the community, you know, as a whole, you know, in the larger, bigger picture and stuff like that, you know. But I guess that's really where it is with that, you know. I don't know. Anybody else have any thoughts out there? Anybody else have any things that they would like to add, that they would like to say? You know, let me get down to the last comment. I didn't even see that. I was totally kidding. No worries. Excuse me. Oh boy, I had to sneeze, and I got my disinfectants. That wasn't fun. That wasn't fun. Well, all said and done is the most important. Exactly. Shout out to shout outs. If you want to cut, they can cut me and it'll start over. Well, that's a big statement. Guts and glory. Wow, Quack. Have a nice facial yesterday. But yeah, it was decent. I'm sending a shout out from the ocean to the mountains. Everybody have an excellent day. Well, cheers, amusement. Cheers to you. I don't know. As far as shout outs go, I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know how that's happening or how that's working out, or whatever the case may be. You know, I just tell people, watch out for the guidelines and look at what's going on YouTube. Oh, God. Oh, that green stuff. That didn't feel too good. Oh, man. I did that on the stream. I was so happy. Oh yeah, no, I can be funny. I can be funny, Crimson Fantasy. People, the biggest misconception about me is that I may be too serious. I don't have a sense of humor. I don't want to, you know, I don't want to laugh and joke. How am I today? I'm tired. Just trying to get it all together, get ready to go back to work. I'd rather get some more sleep. That's how I'm feeling today. But you know, you got to go out there and get things done. But yeah, Crimson Fantasy, back to your point. I guess the biggest misconception about me, or one of the biggest misconceptions, is that I'm all serious all the time. I can't have fun. I can't just laugh and joke and, you know, be silly at times. And the thing is, I try to have the balance, because really, off camera, I'm always talking a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? When people see me, know me personally, I'm always talking trash. I was laughing and joking with my niece yesterday, you know, just about a lot of different stuff, annoying her, you know, while we're sitting here watching TV, eating dinner. So these things happen, you know. Like I said, I just try to not take myself too seriously, but there's a lot of serious things going on in life, so you just try to, you know, put yourself out there in a certain way and say, okay, yeah, these are things that I need to talk about, or this is how I just present myself, you know, because I don't want to be taken too lightly, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be taken too much for a joke. I don't want to be the clown and things of that nature. Some people don't mind, you know what I'm saying? Like, for me, it depends on whatever the particular situation is and how I'm coming about it and what's going on and whatnot, you know. But, you know, that's really just that, you know, as it pertains to anything else, you know. And I guess in this last minute or so, I'm just going to really just start wrapping this up, you know, because I appreciate you folks for coming here, but for the benefit of time, you know, we do have to make sure things are, you know, done tidy and put in a perspective. And I do appreciate everybody that came through to the live stream, you know. And I tell anybody out there, you don't have to be sorry for missing this live stream. You know, this is just really asking the question, you know, is this something really people really mean, or is it something that is said just to save face? You know, you can add in the comments below after this video was uploaded. You know, you can not comment. It's all good. But don't say sorry you missed the live stream if you really don't mean it. But hey, I wonder, do people really mean it? I don't know. You know, you let me know in the comment section below. But thank you for watching. This is just a conversation that I'm having. Not meant to, you know, demean anybody, to call anybody out. You know, like I said, this is just conversation, just my thoughts. These are just my thoughts. And on that note, I appreciate you for coming by. I gotta finish drinking this green drink. Spread love. It's the Brooklyn way. And I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.